Hello and welcome to BOIImpact. I am Oluseun Olagunju. We started our 2024 year review in the last edition when we showcased how BOI is impacting the Nigerian economy through its various standard-setting and barrier-breaking initiatives. We rounded off the episode with testimonies of the impact of the Presidential Conditional Grant Scheme, PCGS, as implemented by the Bank of Industry. The 50 billion naira PCGS is one of the 3 funds launched by the federal government of Nigeria to boost the economy through support to the industrial sector and improve the living conditions of the people. The others are the 75 billion naira federal government manufacturing fund, the 75 billion naira MSME fund, and BOI has also started work on the disbursement of these funds to large, medium, and small enterprises nationwide. This is where we take off tonight in the second part of our review of the 2024 business year at the Bank of Industry. To implement the 75 billion naira federal government manufacturing fund and the 75 billion naira MSME intervention fund, the Bank of Industry has assembled an impressive array of development partners, including MAN, NASI, NASME, and NASIMA. The bank has held talks with these members of the organized private sector.
Our members are quite benefiting from the loans the Bank of Industry has been offering. In fact, most of our members that are into various agricultural value chain across the states are all beneficiaries of Bank of Industry. And being an institutional member of the association also, they give us that kind of opportunity for our members to always come to them in terms of accessing their facilities.
Our members have been able to key in, and they are still keying in into the intervention, and the impact has been that they were able to access machineries and equipment and also working capitals for their businesses, enterprises.
It is a very great pleasure to us, and we want to assure the managing director of his team that we will do everything possible to make this project a success. It's going to boost a lot of job creation, reduce poverty, and I think that is the focus, even why you people are created.
Our members that have benefited from BOI loans have had good reports, as they have indicated during this interactive session. So we have always benefited immensely from the facilities that we receive because it allows us to improve our profitability. The long gestation period of manufacturing suits the tenure that only BOI can give, up to 5, up to 7 years. And they are even financing working capital. So for us, it is a relief that we are able to get from BOI, and we are seeking how we can deepen this. So we'll be jointly advocating that the federal government will be able to support with more special funding windows so that the Bank of Industry can continue to give these rates at much lower rates that will suit a manufacturer. So for us, it is a good development that we have a bank like this, but there's need to capacitate the BOI more so that they'll be able to do more.
Apart from the collaboration with the organized private sector, BOI also built alliances with other departments in the development and finance ecosystem, SMEDEN and Credit Corps.
This will be the first of many, many more engagements, and hopefully we can go into because when you look at our mandate that says rural industrialization, poverty alleviation, job creation, and livelihood enhancement. I did the Bank of Industry. So I thank you so much for this, and I hope that it will be the first of many, 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 many more.
How do we expand the capacity of individuals for economic demand to demand the goods and services that their MSMEs are producing? So our jobs are very complementary. And so while this is what may seem like a first step in an MOE signing, which is essentially a process step for us, relying on another DFI or working with another DFI to kick off our scheme, the more important job is a longer journey between us and institutions like BOI, where we essentially enable their success as they are enabling ours.
BOI stays committed to its mandate to provide financial assistance for the establishment of large, medium and small projects, as well as the expansion, diversification, modernization and rehabilitation of existing ones. In line with this, the bank in 2024 started an annual lecture series. Globally, annual lecture series such as these are designed to bring together diverse array of expertise from within and outside the organization to share new insights and perspectives. The BOI inaugural public lecture brought together some of the best economists in Nigeria, both from the industry and the academia. The theme of the lecture was the role of SME support and financing in alleviating poverty and food insecurity in Nigeria, a key component of BOI's thematic strategic scheme.
To deepen our impact, we have prioritized our engagement in 6 critical areas. MSMEs remain top priority, but the digital economy, youth and skills, climate and sustainability, infrastructure and gender are also critical areas. This approach ensures that every loan will not only help to create jobs, but will also help to address much broader macroeconomic challenges that exist, including a greener economy, solving technological development, and others. Our efforts to support large production enterprises is also progressing under the 75 billion federal government manufacturing sector fund. About 140 manufacturing companies will receive up to 1 billion naira at single-digit interest rates. The funds under this program have already been fully allocated to successful applicants across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country, and disbursements have also commenced.
MSMEs operate in various stages of food supply chain, from production and processing to distribution and retail. By enhancing food production and distribution, MSMEs can contribute to food availability, a critical dimension of food security. SMEs contribute to food accessibility by providing employment and income to local communities, enabling them to purchase food. Small-scale food producers, processors, and traders often make food products more affordable and accessible to low-income households, thereby enhancing food security. MSMEs also promote food utilization and stability. Many small food enterprises focus on processing and preserving food, which can help reduce post-harvest losses and ensure a stable food supply throughout the year. They possess the capacity to significantly contribute to poverty alleviation. They contribute to sustainable development goals. The modernization of development finance regulatory framework will enhance access for MSMEs. The reduction of financial resources costs and the simplification of guarantee terms of credit for loans. Regulatory interventions have the potential to enhance all segments of the credit market, ranging from microfinance to large-scale corporations.
On the sidelines of the inaugural lecture, BOI also launched its knowledge instruments, the Journal for Development Finance and the Journal for Development Review.
This occasion is very key to all of us here. I want to thank the BOI for making it possible. And the journals is also part of it for us to know there's so much research that has been made and how we can actually be part of this process to ensure that we're able to combat this epidemic of poverty and also help to boost our economy.
And that's not all. BOI also launched PriceSense NG, a price intelligence app for real-time monitoring of price variations of commonly traded commodities across Nigerian cities.
This is the very first time that we have this kind of, price formation study that is giving members of the public access to real-time data, price of commodity, foodstuffs, and energy products across locations in the country. So now with this app, it's very easy to actually follow, the prices of products, and the good thing also is that over time you can trace, how these prices evolved. And you can also compare these prices across locations.
The data collection frequency for now is twice a week. So Tuesdays for weekdays and Saturday for weekend. The overview of the data structure is such that we have a basket of about 33 food items covering with standardized measurement. And we cover the wholesale and retail outlets. Beyond the physical market, we also cover online shopping platforms.
110 million plus dictates the number of internet users, according to Statista, in Nigeria at the moment, just internet users. Statista currently estimates that there are also 47 million smartphone users here in Nigeria as of July 2024, which tells us that information has never been so easy to disburse. The 110 million plus Nigerians can view the prices of all these food markets. That is what we have Price NG for. It's a single platform where you can view the history of food in Abuja, in Lagos, in Borno, in Maiduguri. You can view the history, you can view the current price, you can view the estimated price of food. You can pick up your phone now. There are actually resources on the website itself. If you go to pricesenseng.ng, there is a full section dedicated to resources that teaches you how the app works, how the website works, and the two links where you can get both the app for the APK, that's for the Android, and for iOS.
In the area of climate change and mitigation to enhance sustainability and promote economic development, BOI in the year under review signed a €2.5 billion consultancy agreement with BOIImpact under the Transforming Financial Systems for Climate CFSC program. The program is funded by a grant from the Agence Française de Développement AFD and Green Alliance Fund GCF. The technical assistance program will develop the capacities of BOI and key financial sector players to manage climate finance, design finance-friendly products, and apply global best practices for impactful results in Nigeria. Climate and environmental sustainability also have a place in BOI's corporate social responsibility CSR projects. In 2024, the bank began the planting of 1,000 trees in Lagos State.
We are launching the first phase of our ambitious tree planting program, where we shall be planting the first 1,000 trees in vulnerable communities and schools along the Lekki-Epe axis of Lagos State. These locations were carefully chosen due to the historical and continued adverse impact of climate change on their communities. This is the first of many such exercises to come. One of the primary drivers of our development strategy at the Bank of Industry to accelerate the industrialization of the Nigerian economy by providing financing and capacity building solutions to environmental friendly and sustainable projects. That is why we have identified climate and sustainability as one of the 6 thematic areas in our corporate strategy to catalyze our development interventions towards addressing climate-related opportunities and risks in Nigeria.
We've carried out some tree planting exercises here, and we just provide some incentives, just notebooks and pens that will be valuable to the students. We're excited about the future of our relationship. Thank you very much.
To drive all these development efforts, BOI's management is always on the move, sourcing investment-friendly funds from around the world. In 2024, the bank concluded a global loan syndication of nearly 2 billion euros. This is the largest fundraising in BOI's history and, indeed, the largest syndication in the history of any DFI in Africa.
This is a wonderful day for us at the Bank of Industry. We are celebrating a landmark transaction, having raised nearly 2 billion euros from global financial markets through a global syndication that had the AFC, the Africa Finance Corporation, as well as Standard Chartered Bank as the global coordinators. This single transaction has surpassed anything that the Bank of Industry has previously done in terms of loan syndications globally. And so we're proud of this day, we celebrate it, and we thank all our supporters, the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Ministry of Finance Incorporated, and all of the agencies that have partnered with the Bank of Industry to ensure that we get to this point. Thank you all.
The Bank of Industry is a triple accredited DFI. BOI is also triple ISO certified. In 2024, BOI operations impacted virtually every sector of the Nigerian economy, from large, medium, small to micro enterprises. The bank disbursed over 42 billion naira to over 850,000 businesses nationwide.
Over the years, a lot of people ask me where we get all the funding for our expansion. I've always proudly mentioned that BOI is where we get the funds. And they always tell me, but how do you do it? I said, there's no other way of doing it than to approach them, say exactly what you want to do, make your applications, provide the documentation, and you get your money. It's an excellent institution, very much dedicated and passionate about developing Nigeria. BOI is the engine room for entrepreneurs like us, for manufacturers who have invested all the energy and the passion in Nigeria.
I must say that Bank of Industry has been very, very supportive. I remember when we approached the Bank of Industry in 2003, all the requirements from the Bank of Industry actually helped to prepare us as a business. You know, the requirements from the Bank of Industry got us to get our accounts in order. It helped us to institutionalize our corporate governance. They also helped with promoting our businesses. I think they've helped with showcasing our company and our factory, and that has helped in so many ways. So kudos to Bank of Industry. Thank you very much for the amazing work you're doing, and I know that you've helped Nigerians.
I think for me, what was really remarkable in the process is the professionalism. We got our facility in less than 4 months, from start to finish. I also particularly want to commend the executive leadership of the Bank of Industry. The commitment to their mandate is evident in the way they engage with the customers. The MD himself has come to our facility to see us, to learn of our growth journey, to learn of opportunities to support us.
For over 6 decades, Bank of Industry has been here, driving Nigeria's industrial development through financial and business support services to micro enterprises, small and medium enterprises, and large enterprises across Nigeria. Leveraging on strategic partnerships We provide equipment financing, working capital, and support to enterprises in key sectors of Nigeria's economy, including youth and women-led enterprises. Whatever your business needs, starting up, expansion, diversification, modernization, or rehabilitation, we'll be here always to support you. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
I saw the need of roofing issues within my vicinity because I actually served in a roofing company. So I saw the problems associated with roofing. I found out that lots of people lacked after-sales service and having a one-off relationship. I also offer after-sales. So if, for example, I cover up your roof, in 2 years, you could still call me and tell me, yeah, there's a little problem here, and I'll come without any charge to look at it and try to see if I could fix it. Just is a way of maintaining my business relationship with my clients. I have been watching Bank of Industry from my TV, you know, and sometimes I see it on the news, and we came up with a proposal. We went, visited the bank, and the reception was wonderful. The funding I got was for purchase of machineries. It has a double side laps, so you could actually get to use both sides, and also the speed of the machine produces, in 10 minutes, it produces over 150 square meters.
The year 2024 was a landmark year for BOI, Nigeria's oldest, largest, and most successful development bank. The year also hosted the bank's 65th year anniversary. Over the years, a lot has been done in impacting and transforming Nigeria's industrial sector, and BOI is unrelenting in achieving more. As we go into the business year 2025, BOI remains committed to driving sustainable industrialization, supporting clients with innovative financing solutions, expanding partnerships, and strengthening financial inclusion efforts. We will also work closely with government agencies to advocate policies that foster a supportive business environment where MSMEs, startups, large enterprises, and the Nigeria industrial sector can thrive. That's it for our review of year 2024 and BOIImpact for tonight. We look forward to doing business with you in 2025. I am Oluseun Olagunju. Have an enterprising year.